You can tell this is not a good means of harvesting wood. It takes a long time, it eats up a lot of stamina. But, you can see in the lower left we did get wood logs, and lo and behold, some mushrooms! Mushrooms are edible, although they can give you indigestion, but we have some spice, so if that's a problem. Now, here's our tent up here, and you can see that my food bar, the one with the fork and the knife, says 415 out of 500. I think maybe this is an opportune time to eat one of my bars, and you can see it says food 80, so this isn't going to take me quite back to 500, but close enough. We'll put these on our hot bar. Actually, you know what, you could put them on the hot bar and select them and left click, but an easier way, as it says, is to use shift and right mouse button just to eat it straight from your inventory. So shift and right mouse, and there you go, my food has gone back up. And you can tell by the chirping crickets that we are now in the nighttime, even though the sun hasn't completely faded. So let's sleep. Alright, and it's morning. You can see when we hover the mouse cursor over this, it says left shift and F to pick it up, so we will. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put it back in my inventory so it isn't constantly asking to be built with that big blue square. And let's go to the wreckage. Now, if you remember the map from last night, we sort of could walk all the way around all this water, but I think it's going to be easier just to cross maybe from here to here to here, that little straight and that little straight. So let's go down to the shore and we will get our feet wet. Here's a non-aggressive bug, you can tell by the green legs. Some more spice, that's nice. Yeah, the bugs, the non-aggressive bugs, make that little sound. Don't worry. Where are we map-wise? So we want to do straight across where we're looking. Wow, there's a lot of spice around here. Okay. I want to go to the right. Here's a nice, easy, narrow swim. Shouldn't be too tough. Now, when you're in the water, you can press spacebar, which is also your jump key, to go towards the surface. So go ahead and wade on in, and then just keep kind of tapping the spacebar to keep your head above water, while you're holding down the W key to go forward. And eventually you will just, equalize directly above water. Okay, there we go. There are plants and stuff underwater, by the way, but I didn't want to try and get them until I had a suit with a helmet and some oxygen. Alright, we're well on the way. I think we'll just keep going straight along this coastline, then we'll cross this little bit here, and then we should be pretty close to our ultimate destination of getting our first gear. These little scraggly trees are actually really good wood, and because I'm high on stamina and high on food, I'm going to go ahead and harvest this guy. Alright. Again, hitting tab to go into my inventory. Here are the logs. So each of those little trees is good for one log. Nice butterflies. Oh, this is actually a mineral or rock on the surface. This one I can tell by the white spots it's silicon. So that's nice. If we care about harvesting silicon, we can, but we have to go into the rock drill mode. So we'll rock drill mode, and you can see this uses stamina as well. Okay, here's some silicon ores. Nice. As you can see, we got some silicon ore. Those can be crafted into things like, well, everything you would expect from silicon, computers, optical fibers, things of that nature. Alright, getting closer to the wreckage. I guess we could cross here if we wanted to. It's pretty narrow, but I'm gonna stick with my original plan of just staying parallel to the coastline. Ooh, an iron deposit. Well, that's nice. We are definitely gonna need iron to build all the things that we want to build. And deposits are large underground chunks of that, so that's pretty nice. Ooh, standing deadwood. This is going to take a while, but harvesting standing deadwood is always better than harvesting live trees. Alright, got 2 logs, that's great. Alright, so yeah, this is where we're going to cross, so make sure that your hands are empty. If your hands are full, you'll just sink to the bottom and you won't be able to swim, so make sure your hands are empty. More standing deadwood. Since we're getting pretty close to the wreckage, I'm going to go ahead and take this. Have to use the defense mode. Alright, 2 more wood logs, as you can see in lower left. Very nice. I see a lot of little scrubby trees over here. Those will be good for harvesting later. And more deadwood, too, which is wonderful. Is that a huge tree or a big rock? I can't tell. Well, anyway. Oh, look at what we got here! It is a Torosaurus. Or, well, you can look up Torosaurus versus Triceratops if you want to. Oh, he's seen me. I can't tell if he's aggressive or not. He doesn't seem to be particularly angry, just curious. But let's pop the drone out and get close to him and see. He does not seem to care about anything. I don't think he cares about me at all. Yeah, he's not aggressive. Alright, cool. Well, there's a large herbivore. What were the odds, right? Oh, do you remember what this is? This is natural stimulant. If we got a second one of these, we would be able to make a cola, an energy drink. Okay, that's our second one. We have 2 natural stimulants. Now we can make an energy drink. Cool. Looking at perish time. Perish time 6. I had better eat this. I'm going to hold left shift and right click. Okay. And the cola, check it out, the cola has no perish time. And it gives us 110 stamina. Oh, looks like a couple of my pieces of food just spoiled. Alright, well, happens. Let's trash that. Okay. Oh, a copper deposit. That's great news. Copper is needed for all sorts of things like making electronics and other stuff. So that's really good news that we've got copper and silicon deposits over here near the wreckage. Now, some of you at this point are probably thinking, gee, there sure is a lot of walking in this game. I assure you, this first part of the game is walking simulator, but it is only walking simulator until we reach that wreckage. Once we reach that wreckage, we're going to get a bunch of gear that is going to make our lives so much easier. This is a copper-bearing rock. We can harvest this for copper. So, I know this has been slow, and I wanted to give you a slow introduction to this game, so that you could learn all the controls, which, as I said, are a little bit goofy, but we are about to get something that is going to make us so much faster, you will not even believe it. Ooh. Wow. That is a big wreckage. I say the tooltip says there should be a locker or personal container inside that we can loot. Looking. I might want to turn on my light here with L. Oh, is this a cargo box? Nope. Just plain old structure blocks. Let's go up in here and take a look. No. This ramp is broken, so we have to jump over it. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Let's see what this is. Access personal cargo box. Oh, wow, look at this. We got a portable constructor. That's a better version of the constructor in our suit. A motorbike. Some more water. And what are these? Sprouts. Oh, these are plants that we can plant in a grow bed and grow our own food if we want to, instead of just depending on whatever the land gives us. Consider placing the portable constructor and having a look at it to craft something. Craft a drill to be able to drill underground. Also check the tech tree. And there's a tower-like building that we might be able to tell what the hell happened and how we got here. Alright, well, interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of tired of Walking Simulator, so I think I'd like to put that motorcycle down and maybe do a little motorcycling. Let me turn my light off here. So here's the motorcycle, and put it down on number 4. So now it spawns down wherever you want it to. Left click. We hit F to ride it. So we hold W to go forward, and then A and D will do left and right. Wow, this is so much faster. It's unreal how much faster this is, and it doesn't use stamina. So now we can really, you know, this is great. This has made our lives so much better. This is just going to make it so much easier to travel anywhere we want to go. Okay, well, for the moment, let's get off by hitting F. And then it says Shift F to pick up, so we'll pick it up. Sure is lucky we're so strong that we can carry an entire motorbike in our inventory without breaking a sweat, huh? Let's put down this portable constructor and see what we can build. I guess it doesn't really matter where we put it down. I'll put it down with the screen facing me. Okay. Hit F to access it. And wow, there's a lot of different kinds of food we can make. If we had the ingredients. We can make a bunch of different medicines. Looks like we can make oxygen, a chainsaw, a drill, a pistol, some reloads for our multi-tool and other stuff. Oh, a real multi-tool instead of this crap survival multi-tool, but we need electronics and optical fiber. Shotgun would probably be useful to defend ourselves. I'll go ahead and give something away. The pistol is absolute crap. I would not even bother trying to build it. But the chainsaw, we're going to need 4 mechanical components, 2 electronics, and 2 steel plate. So how do we make... Mechanical components require steel plate. Steel plate requires iron. Okay. Electronics require copper and silicon, unsurprising. So I think we need to kind of scavenge some copper and silicon. I'm going to go ahead and hit left F shift to pick this up. Now we passed some rocks on the way that were silicon rocks and copper rocks. And I think maybe we'll go get those, and then we'll make ourselves a chainsaw and a better multi-tool. And maybe with a better multi-tool we could even harvest some of this metal and start building ourselves a little bit of a base, perhaps. But for the moment, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I know it hasn't been the most exciting thing, but like I said, I wanted to give you guys a controls walkthrough and give you a little bit of a flavor of what the game is like. So if you guys like this stuff, I will definitely be happy to do more. I have at least another 2 episodes worth of showing you stuff, and then we can also even just continue going from there. So I guess that's about it. Please keep staying salty, my friends, and I hope that you are having a good one. Bye-bye.